So here's how you create a wiki page that goes underneath your wiki homepage. So here are the list of the pages I want to see in everybody's wiki. So we're going to start with the initial project proposal. So I'm going to click Create Wiki Page. And this is super simple, just two boxes, a name and content. So I've already created something in Blackboard that I will post as soon as I finish uploading this video on how to do this. So create wiki page, click the create wiki page button, done that. So in the name box, you're going to do 1: initial project proposal, and I want the page number included in that. So I'm going to go ahead and just copy and paste, no big deal. There it is. So now we need our content. So copy and paste everything below the line into the content box. So here's our line. Let's copy all this and paste it. Control C to copy, Control V to paste. Alright, here it is. So there's a little bit of a hint in every one of these items that I want you to fill out. So let's go through each one. So my project, remember, is called Speed Seeds, and what I'm testing in this is I want to know which fertilizer will make radish seeds grow faster. That's my question. Can we test it? Absolutely. I can grow some radish seeds. Can I measure it? Sure I can. I can measure the time it takes for them to grow to a certain height, or I can measure their height. Absolutely. So what will I do? Provide a brief description. So I'm just going to replace the answer text here. That's kind of nice. These gray lines will show you where to type. So I will grow radish seeds in several different fertilizers. So let's say with several different fertilizers. Okay, independent variables. So this is the thing that I am going to change, and that is the fertilizer. The fertilizer type or brand, that's the thing that I'm going to change. The dependent variable is what is going to change in response to the independent variable. So if I'm testing fertilizer, I should be able to see a change in seedling height over time, or we can call that growth rate. So how tall the seeds are over time. So we can think about this in terms of, say, study habits. So I made this example here in the section about variables. I will let you read this yourself and it'll help you figure it out a little bit. I'm not going to waste time saying it, reading out loud. So, but we have an independent variable is the thing that you control, that you're going to measure, the thing that will cause something to change. So if we add fertilizer, we should see a different growth rate. That should change if we're just doing radish seeds. And then we're going to measure that growth rate, the thing that changes because of your independent variable. So there's two types of controls I have here. The first one is the baseline control. What will I compare my experimental data to? So my experiment is testing the fertilizer. So what will I compare it to? My baseline will be radish seeds grown with no fertilizer. So that's my baseline. It has just going to have the soil and the water and the light. It's not going to have anything that will enhance its growth. It's just going to be plain old plain old. That's my control. That's my baseline. The thing that I'll be able to compare it to see if the fertilizer is actually working. Alright, so my control factors. What is going to stay the same throughout the entire experiment? So I'm going to do a bulleted list here. You don't have to, or you can do a numbered list. I'm going to do bullets because I like bullets. So I'm going to do same containers, same, let's see, same soil, same amount of water. So we don't even have to put same, we just say amount of light. Same brand of seeds. So all of those things are going to stay the same. You don't necessarily need to put same, but just to get the there we go. So things that are going to stay the same. What factors will stay exactly the same through the experiment? And this will make sure that only the thing we're testing, the independent variable, the fertilizer type, is the only thing that's going to affect these, the growth rate. Not any of these factors will affect it at all, because those are the same for every single seedling I plant, or every single seed. So even say species of seed. So all those things stay the same. So what am I going to measure? I'm going to measure the height of the plants over time. That's what I'm going to measure. Measure how tall they are. And then finally, what do I predict is going to happen? So I'm going to predict, say, that Miracle Grow is going to make them grow, have the best growth rate. All right, so that's that. Now remember, a hypothesis is a prediction in a statement form, not a question. You already asked a question up here at the top. So it's a statement, it's your prediction. So when you're done, you hit submit. It's thinking. And there we go. Beautiful. So there they are, very clear, easy for me to take a look at and to critique, because you will need to have this set up in order to be able to do your experiments. You'll need to have all this information set out at the very beginning. So let's take a look at this. So here's our title, and look at this. Over on the right, there it is. We can edit if we want to. We can look at the history, so who's posted when and what time. And we can even go back to our home page here, click on Biofair, and now from here we can go to any of our pages. So initial project proposal, here we are. You have your first page done. Awesome. If you want to edit, you can click this button or here in the drop down menu. And there you go. You've created your first wiki page. In the next tutorial, I will show you how to link this page to the home wiki page, which is also very important for you to do, but it's super simple to do.